Okay, guys, so this is routine 2, and I'm going to show you the warm-up for it. They're just called Zen Swings, and we're literally going to do it for 5 minutes. Okay, they say that if you do Zen Swings for like 15-20 minutes, you literally can transform your whole body and get rid of all the aches and pains you have. Apparently it's an exercise that trains almost everything, every muscle, every kind of movement, and it's such a basic one. So you just face forward and you go like this. And you'll see that there's obviously variations to it, and you'll get into a different flow. With your breathing, you can mix the breathing up. Right, okay, so that's the warm-up. Okay, now we're going to do the routine. Okay, want to start with, actually we'll use these, you might need these. Wait, there's a little spider here, hang on a sec. Go. Okay, so you might need these for the this first sort of exercise. What it is basically we're just going to like go on our haunches. Okay, so maybe you have the flexibility, maybe you don't, and we're just going to sit here for probably for a couple minutes, depending on the week that we're training, and you go down. If you can't do that, you can get blocks like this, okay, and you can work towards the flattening your feet. These are quite high, so you might want to just sort of get other things. You could get shoes or something else that's a bit low, and you work towards this sort of position. Okay, so much easier. It's much more difficult than it looks, actually. You'll be surprised how many people are not that flexible. Now this one is extremely difficult. Okay, there's 2 ways we can do it. And this is good for handstand practice, okay? Handstand strength especially. So the real goal, I'll show you, but I can't do it, is to go in this position, okay? And then what you do is you actually hold up your whole body. Like you lift up, you raise your legs effectively. And again, like I said, I can't even do it. So I can't, it's just too difficult for me. But what you can do is you can do it in stages, right? So you can maybe like, okay, cool. Okay, it's you'll see it's extremely tough. What you can do though is you can do it in 2 different ways. And again, you might not be able to get where you need to get in the beginning, but you can use blocks, and you can maybe hold yourself up for a couple of seconds, okay? And you'll feel like there'll be muscles that you haven't used in a while, right? So, that is tough. Or there's another sort of way you can kind of do it, like, but maybe it's not the sort of best way, but you know what I mean? It's all about just working towards that ultimate goal. You've got to try different ways. So you can come like this, and you can raise your body, or you can put your toes up, or you can put them down like this. Okay, and you can go like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so man, it's crazy how tough that exercise is, right? It's a lot of shoulder strength, back strength, core strength, just everything, like controlling everything. So it's a great little one if you can do it. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is a plank sequence that is great for your abs, and yeah, you're going to absolutely love it. So let me just move this aside. Okay, so we're going to start with just do a normal plank, okay, and you're going to do single arm plank extensions, okay, just forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just going to show you a few in terms of the routine, the form. Okay, now this is the second one. There's 4 of these plank exercises. So this is like a leg and arm tuck. Again, it's difficult because the balance is tough, right? So you're doing opposite arm, opposite knee. Okay, so you lift, say your left leg, so your right leg and your left arm. And you try tap in the middle, and then you stretch out. Okay, now you swap sides. Okay. It's tough, I promise you. The whole balance, because we just don't work on our balance enough, right? Okay, now we're gonna, okay, we'll do 10 of those. Those are super tough. Then you go into the side raises, side arm raises. So plank, side arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now this is the toughest of them all by a country mile, and you'll notice, and it's probably because you're doing it last, but it's high plank to low plank with a tuck. Okay, so high plank, low plank, hey, up again, tuck your legs in. Okay, then kick back, high plank, low plank, up, tuck. Cool. 10 of those bad boys. I'll show you one more. High plank, low plank, high plank, tuck. Okay, you are gonna feel those, I promise you. Okay, now the next one is more normal. It's a great exercise, I love it. It's for your shoulders, and it's like a standing shoulder press sort of kind of raise thing. So stand like this, you can join up like that. Okay, it's like a, I don't know what you want to call it, roundhouse. 2, okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay, beauty. Okay, great exercise. You can also maybe mix it up a little bit if you want, and you can bring your arms in like that if you want. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. You can play around with it. Okay, cool. Then we have a couple of cool ones here. Okay, so jumping lunges, man. You want strong legs, we've got to do these little exercises, right? So literally jump from one side to the other. Okay, and you can use your arms too to sort of help with momentum and balance and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now here we go. This is called a Turkish get up. Normally a Turkish get up is done with a barbell, and it's a super difficult exercise. So just practice the form, right? The motion, how it works, and work yourself up to a barbell. But for our training, we're not going to do that. So just get yourself a, nice little dumbbell, not too heavy to start with. Okay, lie down in this position. Okay, lying position, then bring your arm with the dumbbell up. Now you're going to go into sit-up position, and you're going to stand like that, okay? And then you come down again, okay? So now you've got to come down, okay? And then you can lower it down in a nice fashion so you don't hurt yourself, right? Okay, then you go other arm, same thing. Okay, arm up. Now you have to get up. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Then once you're up, it's coming down again. Okay, coming down, and then put it down nice and safely. Okay, awesome stuff. Okay, so now we have some broom twists, and this is great for your shoulder flexibility, and especially because we're going to do handstands. Okay, we're going to do wall handstands. So I want you to really just get like a nice broomstick, maybe one longer than this, and we just do some twists. And you can do the twists in different ways. You can hold in different places. You can do like side to side here if you want. Okay, you can even twist your arms like back, forward, sorry, back, forward, back, forward. Okay, just get some nice shoulder flexibility, shoulder strength going. Honestly, your shoulders will love you, and you use your shoulders for everything. Okay, so the last one, this is to carry on with the handstand sort of practice. Let me just move this for you quickly. Okay, hopefully you can see it. Okay, so you just find yourself a wall, and we're going to do some wall handstands. Okay, and yeah, just enjoy it. Okay, let me just see that you got, yeah, properly. Okay, there we go. So find yourself, you might need a bit more space than I have here, but you know, just any wall will do. Try to do it outside so you don't put like feet marks and all that sort of stuff. And then yeah, we use the wall as support, okay, so that you're getting into that sort of into that motion. You're getting used to the motion of it. So okay, and then what you can do is you can start putting your head straight like this, which is where you should be putting your head ultimately, and you'll feel it's like such a shift in perspective and even balance. And you want to practice getting your whole body straight as you can. Push up with your shoulders, straighten your hips, point your toes. Okay, and then even your coming down is an important part of the sequence, right? So yeah, it's quite a different routine, but man, it's all so good for you. Enjoy, boys. Yeah, and then of course we're not quite finished. We're doing the habit stacking again. You know this, right? So it's 2 minutes of humming, 2 minutes of silence at the end of your routine, because now your brain is like, all the noise is basically gone, right? So it's easier to get into like this more sort of peaceful, maybe if you're lucky, quiet meditative state. But it's definitely a great way to kind of like do meditation. There's actually a thing in like, it's called Osho sort of meditation, where it's like active passive, and this ties in nicely with that, right? You've done something active, and now you're going into the meditation, which is more passive. Okay, so we do 2 minutes humming, 2 minutes silence times 2. I'll just do it for 10 seconds. That's it. Namaste. Enjoy.